From the Atari to the consoles of the future, video games are here to stay. We play all night like we just discovered gaming, making friends and trying to master each game, going to the store for midnight releases. Then you'll call and sit to work and play all day. Welcome to Adventures in Gaming. Today we're going to talk about FarCry 3. It's a game that I bought probably a little over a year ago and had never gotten around to play. Wanted to play it, just too many other things going on and never got a chance to do it. Well, this week I was on vacation and I decided that after that Friday when I got off work, I was going to hit up FarCry 3 and just see if I could get through it in a week's time, trying to get through the campaign on it. What it is it's a game, I don't know what genre you call it, but it's an open world game where, much like Red Dead Redemption, I own that one from Rockstar. This is by Ubisoft. Ubisoft makes some great games. They put out this game, FarCry 4 just came out, as everybody knows, and everybody's playing that, but I've had this one and decided to give it a try. I heard good things about it, and so what it is you're on a Pacific island, and there are these group of kids vacationing or whatever gets trapped and on this island and get captured, and decide that the people that are there, the baddies, are going to sell them into slavery, and they're manufacturing drugs on this island. They've taken over the original inhabitants that are there, and your job is to roam around this set of small islands here and take out their outposts and find relics that are hidden throughout, and kill animals so you can upgrade your skills and skin them and upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. So we'll give you a little peek at it here and just kind of show you some gameplay and see what it's all about. Okay, I have finished the game, but it will give you a gist of where you're at here. We're just on a section of the island here. And basically you can hit your start button and check out the things that how you're progressing along in your mission. Your skills are divided into three groups: the heron, the shark, and the spider, and they're basically three different classifications. The spider is your takedowns and survivals type stuff. The shark is your assault takedowns and healing, how much you can heal and your health bars and stuff like that. And then you've got your heron, which is your long range takedowns and your mobility, how fast you can move and how fast you can recover from sprinting and stuff like that. So those are your skills, and you get those by earning experience points by killing things along the way. And crafting is something that you learn along the way also. You've got different things. You start out with very low health and hardly any ammo or anything like that, but each one of these categories are your syringes that you stab yourself with. They're kind of like EpiPens, and they're divided into groups for medical, hunting, combat, exploration, and special. And once again, you start off with hardly nothing, but then after experience level up, you actually get more and more and are able to do more and more. So your equipment, wallets, is how much you can carry. You start off only being able to carry $2,000, and you can expand that all the way up to $10,000. And like I said, you get money for opening up loot chests and things like that, and I'm going to show you some of that. Ammo pouches, throwable packs, this is all the weapons and stuff that you can carry. And then you've got arrows, which I hardly ever used arrows. The only time I ever used them was when I was on some sort of a hunting mission and I had to use a bow and arrow to actually kill something. Your rucksack is what you're carrying. You start off only being able to carry like 24 items or something like that before you have to go to a store and sell them off, or use them to make syringes. And these leaves and stuff that you see here are used to make your different syringes for your hunting, your medical, to heal yourself, to different things like that. Your handbook pretty much tells you about everything that's going on in the game. Your survival guide, it tells you about all the different people that are in the game, and it'll tell you those as you discover it. Relics are these little collectible cement or type things that you pick up just throughout the island. It's placed by the native people. Letters of the Lost are letters from the Japanese people that were there during World War II and had died in some of the turret outposts and stuff like that to protect the islands. And then memory cards are stuff that you steal from the bad guys, because that has all their dope cooking recipes and stuff on it. You try to collect all of those. And then you've got a quick start guide and a user manual, and all that stuff just kind of comes in and tells you along the way as you go what you can do. So that's the start button, and where that takes you. And then obviously you got your options and your save. But if you press the back button, you get the map. And with the Far Cry series, you've got to open up radio towers, and you can find a radio tower here. There's one right there in the middle of the screen. So you can use this map. You don't normally see anything until you go to a radio tower and you basically rewire it so it's transmitting so you can see what's in the area. It's usually their communication towers, and you're taking them over one by one. There's 18 of them to get in this game and to turn over so you can see the roads and stuff like that. Otherwise you're just driving blind, and you've got these little icons and you're trying to figure out where the roads go and all that. So it's good to get the radio towers up and on your side so you can see where you're going. You've also got safe houses, which I just came out of. Those are the yellow icons. Those are like save points that you can go to, and those are all the different outposts and stuff like that you've taken over also. You got cities and towns and stuff like that. But as you can see, there's lots of area to be roaming on. I heard today that Far Cry 4 is much larger than what this one is, but I found this to be absolutely huge when you're roaming around trying to make your way about. So use of vehicles and fast travel. Each one of these yellow arrow things right here is a fast travel location, so you can just anytime you're anywhere on the map, you can just press the back button and you can travel, select that and travel to any one of those locations. So that saves you a ton of time traveling around. That's where I am right now. As we move in, there's a trial of the Rakiet. What that is kind of like shoot 'em games where they put you in a situation where you have to kill as many people with the weapons provided, whether it be a knife or whether a weapon switch or whatever. And it could be submachine guns. You could be on the back of a pickup truck with a machine gun on top, just trying to pick off anything from helicopters to boats to you name it. So that's another thing that you can do in here. You can also hunt animals to concoct your medicines and stuff like that, and upgrade your weapons pouches and things like that. And as you can see here, there's a goat and there's a buffalo and a bear and a pig and stuff like that. So it kind of tells you where all those things are. Also, you've got loot boxes, which are these little diamond shaped type things here. That's basically where you get your money in the game. You go around picking those up, and then you also go around picking up relics, which were those little idols that I had shown you earlier. The letters of the lost, the letters from the Japanese people, I picked all those up so you won't see any of those on the map. But if you press the Y button and go to the legend, it shows you all the different things that you're looking at on the map and how you can get around. So one good thing that I use is I hit the start button, if you're trying to finish off the game, you can go to this handbook that's right here, and that will tell you exactly your progress on the complete game. As you can see, I said I finished the game, but it's at 85% progress. I've gotten through all the missions, all the outposts, I've got all the towers, I've got all the letters, all the memory cards, all the wanted dead people. I need one supply drop, and so over time I'll go through and pick off a bunch of these, but I got most of the gamer score out of this that I could. See, I think I got 39 achievements, yeah, for 810 gamer score. So I thought that was pretty good. That's higher than my average for a normal game. So there's a Jeep over here I can go get. But each time you liberate one of these little fortresses here, they give you a jobs board, and here's one right here. I've completed all the jobs on there. You can hunt for animals, you can hunt for bad guys, and you have to kill those with a knife. So that's pretty neat. But usually the way things work is you just roam around going and doing your missions or whatever. There's a mission that you can follow, and you just take off down the road and you hit the back button and decide where you want to go on the map, and you can set a waypoint. Like you can see where I am here in the middle. One of the games that you can do is a pistol challenge. There's rifle challenges, there's knife throwing contests and stuff like that. So I'll set a waypoint for that. And then you can see on the map at the front end and the bottom of the Jeep there's a little box, and it's telling you where you need to go. So we'll just head on down the road here, and once we get there, not a whole lot of I don't know how farther to go. So it keeps track of your scores on these games.
Give me room.
And you can see how you go against your friends who've played this game too. I got a target of 12 I gotta get to
That's
here.
it. Fantastic.
So I won. I got my 12 out of 16, and I won $400. So that's just one of the many things you can do in this game. And there's a whole lot of shoot 'em up and run around just clearing things out. It's a typical open world game like Sleeping Dogs, I suppose, Red Dead Redemption. You know, all these other open world type games where you're running around and doing missions and stuff like that. I would suggest it. The only thing that I didn't like about this game is the fact that to heal yourself, you have to press the Y button, and in order to get that to work, you almost had to be standing still for a second and then not touching any buttons, which caused me to die a lot in this game. So, yeah, they screwed up my Jeep there. So that was probably about the only thing I didn't like about this game, was that I had to die because of, it seemed like there was some sort of a stall when you were trying to heal yourself. So, and of course I wanted to get the most out of the healing that I could, so I waited until I was quite down, so maybe that was part of it. But other than that, it's a fun game. If you seen that Far Cry 4 is out and thought about getting it, I'm sure it's real close to the same thing, only just a different sort of setting and stuff like that. You can pick up this game on the cheap for probably less than $10, and you can give it a try, and you'll definitely get your money's worth out of it. Let me see here. I think if I go to the handbook here, it will tell me how many hours. I got 43 hours in this game right now. It's 85% it done. So I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it. So give it a shot. And it's one of my games on the cheap that you can pick up. And I hope you enjoy it. If you pick it up, leave me your comments. If you already have it and you played it already, let me know if there's something that I need to check out in the game that I didn't talk about or whatever. Don't forget, like this video and go Tigers. But you pretty much just roam around and they're not going to run you over. Whoa. Oh, I guess he did.